Hi guys, so in the insane battery life for Zephyrus G14 video, I showed you how I was getting some insane battery life out of my Zephyrus G14. So I'll be showing you what steps I had taken. So right now my battery is getting charged. I'll just remove it. So here, as you can see, first it will take a lot of battery power in the first few seconds. It will cool it down, give it a minute. Yeah, it's 12 milliwatts. And remember, this is 12 milliwatts, not on idle. I am recording with screen recorder, Bandicam, and I am using the GPU. And I am using the GPU to record this. I'm using the NVIDIA NVENC codec. So my GPU is active. I'll show you. 12,000 milliwatts while the GPU is active and I am screen recording. I feel is pretty good battery life. Here, as you can see, GPU power saving. BD cam is using the GPU. So I'll show you how I got this insane battery life. I use two third-party apps. One is your system mechanic, which is right here. The second is Atrofac, Atrofac, Atrofac GUI. You can search it on Google and download it. It's simple. So first things first, keep your this thing on silent. Many people have got good results even while keeping it on the Windows mode, but I would say no, just keep it on silent. Then from the registry to get better thermals, you, you had to disable the hidden menu boost. There's a hidden menu in power plan, so from registry you had to unlock it, and then you can disable or change the boost settings. Now that is a very common thing, I would say, by this time. So there are your processor power management. You can see processor performance boost mode. So I think most of the people who use the Zephyrus G14 would know this by now. I wouldn't go into this part, but I will just tell you what I did. I just disabled it completely, disabled it on battery, and even in plugged in you don't need to keep it on aggressive. You can just keep it on efficient aggressive. It works just as fine, but on battery just disable it. Okay, then what I did is go in system mechanic. I'll show you the settings that I used in system mechanic to achieve this battery life. While I was aiming to get the best battery life out of my Zephyrus, I used to count everything, like literally everything. Now see here in configuration, you first go in live boost, then click on configuration. I'll just, yeah, and then there are many modes in system mechanic. Go on endurance, maximize battery, enable ramjet, enable optico. It won't matter, just don't enable accelerate. Just don't. It uses a very minute amount of extra power. You can if you want, if you really don't mind. Even I wouldn't mind if I just enable it. I'll enable it afterwards, but it uses some extra battery, so it's your wish now. So I have done endurance, maximize battery. Close it. Just turn down your brightness, turn off your anime matrix. Now I don't know the LEDs are taking the power or the driver itself takes a lot of power. The driver, the physical driver for to drive those LEDs behind, it takes a lot of power. It takes like 5 to 6,000 milliwatts, approx the same thing for the whole laptop. You can see an increase of 5,000 milliwatts if all your LEDs are on. Like I have a very expensive anime matrix back there, so most of my LEDs are lit. So when you aren't doing anything, and if you want the maximum battery, just turn off your anime matrix, turn down your keyboard lighting, and the next thing is Atrofac. Now this is like the real deal. Like this, I could save approximately 2 to 3,000 milliwatts using this. You go on here and then you click silent fanless. If you aren't doing anything, just watching YouTube videos or light browsing, or even with 2 3 tabs on in Edge, won't matter, really won't matter in silent fanless. This laptop is really nice. It can really nicely passively cool down the internal system, unlike other laptops. Without the use of active cooling, even passive cooling is really good. So you can see a major difference in temperatures even with the difference in room temperature. So whichever room you go, if your room is below like 25 degrees Celsius, just keep the fan off for most of your work. It will be just fine. I'm right now on 18,857 milliwatts. Mind you, my GPU is working and my screen recorder is on. If I turn all of that, then I would get around minimum like 4,900 what I could see. But it isn't stable there. It stabilizes around 5,500 ish. So it stays there. The thing is, I have seen many people go down till 3,900 too, but it isn't staying there. It isn't. It keeps fluctuating, and when you average it out, it's still like 8 or 9. So when you do these things, the steps that I show you right now, then it averages out around 5 or 6 maximum, 5,000 to 6,000 milliwatts. It averages out. And the other thing to note is I am on Windows 11. Yeah, I am on Windows 11, Windows from Windows Insider program. I'm on Windows 11. So I don't know, maybe it's due to Windows 11 that I'm like the efficiency of battery is raised or something, I don't know. But I'm on Windows 11, and these are the steps that I followed for that insane battery life. Thanks for watching.